What's the last statement here? Address what?
Address rumors and misinformation. Yeah, so you hear it's okay, it will never happen, or it won't affect me. So this just shows that the person is in denial. And then the strategies you use, you can provide frequent, consistent consistent information and actions to adjust. So you keep on providing information to your employees, so that they should know that the change is really coming no matter what, and clarifying what is changing and what is not. Place a change in broader context, address rumors and misinformation. So people will tend to resist to change because of the rumors that they are getting. Maybe they hear that a lot of people are going to lose their jobs, so they actually resist to that change because no one wants to lose his or her job. Yeah, so that is the denial stage. So under resistance stage, we have the anger, bargaining, and depression. Yeah, so resistance stage, you will see anger, people being angry because of the change, people complaining, people glorifying the past, telling you that the old ways of doing things was actually better than whatever you're bringing now. Lack of concentration and accidents. You're going to hear it's unfair, it doesn't make sense, or other people even threatening to leave the organization because of the change. Yeah, so on anger, when the news actually get absorbed, then the first reaction is usually that of anger. The denial converts into anger. Remember, the first stage is denial. So that denial will be converted into anger when one realizes that the change will actually affect them for real. Because at first they were in denial. They were saying, this change is not going to happen, or if it will happen, this is not going to affect me. But now they have seen that the change is happening and it will affect them. So they become angry. And one starts looking for someone to blame during this stage. For different people, there can be different ways of directing their anger. And then there's the bargaining stage. So after the anger stage, you go to bargaining stage. So the next stage or step involves bargaining as to the best possible solution out of the situation or circumstance. So bargaining is a way for people to avoid ending up with the worst case scenario and is natural reaction to avoid extreme change. So people start to bargain. What if we do things like this? What if we do things like that? And then the person goes into depression. So when one realizes that bargaining isn't working, he or she may end up getting depressed and may lose all faith. This is the phase when one is not bothered by anything and moved into a sad, hopeless state of mind. So there are many ways to observe and identify depression, and some of them include low energy. That's why on the graph, depression is very low, passive. So there's low energy, non-commitment, low motivation, lack of any kind of excitement or happiness. And we'll look at strategies. Strategies under the resistance stage, which is anger, bargaining, and depression. Yeah. So the strategies that you can use include acknowledge and legitimize feelings. So you acknowledge that you understand whatever they are going through, whatever feelings that they are feeling, they are it's okay for them to feel that way. All right. And clarify a case for change. So you just clarify why you are bringing the change. When all issues surface, do not punish them. When they go back to their old ways of thinking, old ways of doing things, you do not punish them.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is just a phase, you know, it will pass. Yeah. Establish firm expectations. So you tell them what you are expecting from them. Give more information about the change. So you keep on informing them about the change, you give them more information. You want to punish them.
This is a very big.
And then the last stage is acceptance stage. Lumban is here. Eh? Welcome. Yeah, so on acceptance stage, you are going to see acceptance of the change. People will accept the change, future orientation, initiative, and confidence. You hear, how can I contribute? Let's get on with it. How can we do it even better? I'm prepared for whatever comes. So people now have accepted the change. Okay. Let's look at strategies. Okay. Acceptance stage is the last stage on behavior process model. Don't worry, Plant is going to explain to you the whole model.
Hiyo kuzira. Ayo wewe ndio mwana. Pamoja na kazi.
Yeah, so the strategies that you can use under acceptance stage include provide guidance, support, and recognition. So you provide guidance to the people, you make sure you recognize whatever effort the employees are making. You provide frequent feedback and progress. You provide leadership, you enroll as an advocate to assist others. So you give them enough support. Okay, so explain to Remind about the change process model, whatever you have understood. I don't expect you to remember everything. But whatever you have understood, you explain to me.
That's Lee's model.
Yeah.
Okay. Gradually developed a change model, which has three processes, namely unfreezing, changing.
Not that one. This one. This one, the 6 steps. We said what you will. The 6 steps.
Why?
6 steps.
There was a graph,
Yes.
denial, anger, all those.
Maybe it's not further.
Okay, so there's this graph. Here we have and then we have what? After denial, denial is shock and denial. Yeah. Shock. And then anger, and then bargaining, depression, what did we say?
So this is
Alwanga. They're supposed to be 6.
So then we show them back and then.
I think so. Let me
So the
check.
shop we just say it's a stage where someone working on it just so it's shock the body.
Yeah, so this is shock and denial.
Should I explain?
Yeah.
It's a number that.
Okay. So after hearing the change, the change, a person can accept it. Oh, can know at first episode that way. Oh, there's a change coming.
Minutes.
So,
Six.
it's just like Wabajija. Komano, Mtima Mwake is trying to deny it. Am I going to do it? Is it going to be real? So that's what I'm going to show up and deny. On anger, that's a process, that's the second stage now. Where Montujano knows, okay, it's going to happen. But then with the deny, another thing, it works so, and you don't move it, he or she is angry. Okay, I'm going to face something that is new to me. So, yeah. But again, that's where maybe the person who is doing the change and the demand having, maybe trying to bring some ideas, but maybe we should do this, Malamote should do the change, there's another way, like trying to get options. Would you mean that the company should change that as a to change it's just, it comes after anger because Zengarino would mean is trying to express the feeling about the change. Okay, now going after that, that's when I'm a kind of depression, where he knows, okay, I'm going to face it, I have no choice. Why I said something more opinion, but then it did work. So I'll be that depression, okay, how is it going to feel like? And then after the depression process, it's on a low on the graph, you mostly it's emotional response over time. So that's where you go to acceptance in a way. Okay, now after the depression can figure at least for Kandarosi Rodila, that means he has no choice, he has to accept it and he has to do the change.
Yeah. Only one thing. Here, it's energy. Energy, or what did you say?
That's the sixth one.
Yeah, energy level or productivity, or I can say productivity level. So this is time, right? We said what? Emotional response over time. So where it's low, it's the energy that is low. Yeah, so the energy is or productivity is so low. So here, productivity was high before receiving the news about the change. So after receiving the news, the person goes into shock, denial, and then anger. Productivity goes down. This is time. Okay. So as the person received the news, productivity goes down up to depression. So after the person experienced depression, now he starts to accept the change. Now productivity starts going up. Okay, so there's an exercise. I'll give you 5 minutes for that exercise. So you just think of a change that you have undergone, identify the specific losses that you experience and the personal learning you gain from the change process. You cannot tell me that you have never gone through a change process. Everyone of his or her own has gone through some changes. Yeah, so I'll just think about it. I'll give you 5 minutes.
So there's no way you should be writing.
Yeah,
Just think.
yeah, you can just think about it and then you're going to tell the class about the change that you've undergone. You identify the losses that you have experienced and the personal learning that you gain from the change process.
Personal learning,
Like what you have learned from the whole, yeah.
What do you mean by specific losses?
Any losses? You remember we talked about the losses on ending phase. On ending phase, yeah, those three phases. We said during the ending phase, people, they focus on the loss that they're going to encounter, loss in terms of relationship, loss in terms of physical, space, whatever loss that they're going to encounter. Because change, when you're going through change, some of things change as well. If you're moving offices, maybe you had a staff room.
No, you remember.
Okay, fine.